Hello there, friends. Welcome back. Today we're going to ask ourselves, what is this Ken Griffey JR Rookie card worth? It's a 1989 Upper Deck Rookie card, number 1 in a PSA 10 grade. What are they going for, and what should we expect to pay for a beautiful card such as this? First things first, let's take a peek at the graph. As always, a very consistent graph, which is to be expected for a card at this price point, as well as the historic value of this card. Why? Because, well, this is the card that pretty much cemented the mid-90s to early 2000s trading card scene. So, very important card historically for the industry, and just kind of a classic from my childhood, I'll be honest with you on that. But anyways, what's it worth? So we have yellow, green, and orange. These are the most important numbers I consider in this graph here. These numbers are a data set of 15 sales that happened recently, about a month and a half difference in these numbers here. These are all taken off of eBay as well. And you're seeing that the average person is paying yellow or bidding yellow in order to win the auction. So $1,854.08 is the average bidding price in order to win one of these Ken Griffey JR Rookie cards. For me, if I am, anxious to get my hands on one of these cards, I set my max bid at $1,850 and see if I can find one. If not, I wait for the next one, see what I can find then as well. So that way you're kind of probably getting in that bottom 15% of sales, and you get your hands on a card. Green is your out the door all inclusive of shipping, so that $708 average is included in the yellow to get your green, and so that would be your total payment in order to add this to your collection. However, am I personally wanting to pay any of these? No, I'm not. If I'm at a card show or if I'm wheeling and dealing, trading, things along those lines, I want to get closer to this orange, because this orange is actually what the sellers, I should say, are taking home after the fees are taken out, right? So in all the sales that are going on in these auction sites, you have to remember that there are fees that get taken out before the seller can take home their cash. So if you're at a shop or a card show, and you're interested in this Ken Griffey JR Rookie card, and they say, well, look at these most recent comps, blah, 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 make sure you point out, or make sure you know in your own mind, that they're throwing out numbers that still have that extra 15% on top of them. So make sure you know that you've got some wiggle room in that. That's your negotiation tactic if they start looking at comps that are sold on eBay. So this $1,575.97, is that a fair valuation in my opinion? Yes, I think it is. Why? Because this card is classic. This card carries value within the industry, and I don't know, it's that quintessential rookie that if you're a true baseball fan or if you're a collector, it has a spot within your collection, in my opinion. But do I like to get in the bottom third of sales? Yes, I do. So let's check out the bottom third. We're going to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at $1,551. I would say, especially when you also consider the lowest sale was at $1,250, that's skewing those numbers quite a bit. I would say if I can get this card for $1,550, I feel like I'd be making out like a bandit. So that's my entrance point. I certainly would be more than willing personally to go up to that $1,575 if I needed it in my collection. And then how about an exit point? I like to, when I'm at an exit point, I like to get into the bottom or the highest third. So if you go 5 up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're looking at about $1,944. So I'd be looking for a buy it now or something along those lines if I wanted to move it fast at $1,950, as well as maybe even a little bit higher if I felt like if I really didn't want to part with it, which might be what I'd be doing. I might be up on this top end, $2,100. Just let it sit there and see what happens. But if I did sell it for a quick turn and burn, buy it now, $1,944 would net me out of that $1,652. So I'd end up with about $100 worth of profit if I got in on that bottom third and sold out in the top third, which, is $100 worth it? Maybe. I don't know. Might not be worth it to me, because this one certainly has a place in the collection. Anyways, is $1,575.97 the true value of this card? I think it's pretty darn close. What do you think? Let me know your entrance and exit point on this card. And take care, my friends.